haven't played that one yet, then.
No, we haven't. All right, Suburbia. So before I explain the rules, let's just see who's going to get this really chintzy. Sorry, guys, who made Suburbia, but really, this is a sad player one piece compared to other games. It's just a block with squares. It's supposed to be a skyscraper.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like a skyscraper. It's like a glass skyscraper building.
Everything else in this game is awesome, so I'm not going to like rag on their first player token that never gets exchanged. So, all right, so 11. Also, if the heat is too cold, let me know. I'll turn it up a little bit. I was just worried that we would die. Whoa. Okay, so Sue will get the blue.
Today we're starting with rhyming.
Then we graduate to alliteration. Then we get real fancy. Okay, so the goal of this is we're all in part of the same city, right? We're trying to build the better burg in this city. We all start, if you notice, with our pieces exactly the same. That's why we each start with 1 point, or 2 points. And we start with 0 income and 1 reputation. Now the squares, this is how famous or popular you are, how much the people like you as the kind of city council member of your burg. Your income, of course, is the money that you generate every turn. We start out with $15 million. Now, every turn what you're going to do, we have kind of 3 phases, A, B, and C. As you go on, the tiles will build off each other. So the B's, if you have like some schools, like elementary schools from the A tiles, you can get high schools from the B tiles, and then colleges from the C tiles. They just generate more and more stuff. Now, if you notice on your tiles, you have a name, right? A color, and in a lot of them in the upper right, there's a stat, and some of them have stats listed here as well. So the suburbs is just suburbs. It generates 2 population. That's what the upper right corner is. Population is your points. Which is why all these little points, it doesn't show on camera, but for those of you at home watching, you can kind of sort of see a silhouette. There's little meeples in here, and that's to show you that your population is your points. If your population increases too quickly, and you're getting points faster than you're gaining income, every time you pass a red bar, your income goes down by 1. So you want to try to keep your income up because it will drop as you get more people because you have to pay for them.
Your income and reputation.
Yeah, you want to keep, well, because your reputation also gives you points as well. So you don't want your reputation to be way higher than your income if you can avoid it. They can be equal, but they don't want to be too high. So what you're going to do, and so what happens is as you place these tiles, they're synergistic a lot of times. So sometimes it's a negative and sometimes it's a positive. When you place the community park, you go down 1 income. When you place the heavy factory, you go up 1 income. So these kind of evened each other out. That's why we have 0 income to start with. We have the, we start out with 2 points. That's what that is. And our reputation is only at 1 because we gained a reputation. If you notice, it says +1, and if it's in a black square, that's reputation. If it's in a white circle, it's income. So if you look at the community park, when you play one, you get +1 reputation for each adjacent, and these are colors. So there's yellow, green, blue, and gray. Those are the different colors of the different types of things. So yellow is industrial, blue is office space, city space type stuff, green is homesteads, suburbs, and then gray is like your municipalities and government stuff. So when you place your tiles, you want to kind of look at what your benefits and your detractors are, because what you do when you place, the first thing you do is you look at the tile itself, the one that you place. So let's say I had just placed to this. I'm going to gain 1 income, so I would move my income up 1. You do this immediately. And then I'm going to look where it says -1 for each adjacent gray or green. This is adjacent, so now I have to lower that. Then I'm going to look, once you look at your immediate tile, look at any tiles that border the one you just placed and see if they have any benefits or detriments. And it would be this information, not this, because this is what happens when you place it. The upright's what happens when you place it. This happens continuously as you play the game. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
So they all have different abilities, and of course, as we play this, because these tiles are too small for the viewers to see, what we're going to want to do is explain what, as we buy them. We don't have to explain, I mean, we can explain our choices if we want to. But as we buy them, we're going to want to say what it does and then place it and then walk people through how we're calculating our stuff, if that's okay with you guys. It just makes it fair to the folks watching. Excuse me. So each turn what you're going to do is you're going to buy a tile and you're going to place a tile. That's the basic rule. Now, the way you buy a tile is every tile has a cost on the left. And these symbols tell you, just give you a quick view of what the different types of tiles are. So, and the reason why that's important is you will sometimes see, like, these symbols and stuff, which will be on some of the tiles, and will say you get extra stuff for every symbol that's in your area or everyone else's area.
Okay.
And so these symbols help you determine those specific tiles. That's what they all have, pictures as well as the colors.
Okay.
Probably to help colorblind people too. But if you notice, this one's an office space, but it's also a restaurant, so it's got your forks and stuff. So these two would work together. Okay. So the left corner is the base cost. These are your basic tiles that we've already just used. There's a limited number of them, if you noticed. And these have a base cost. Okay. If you buy tiles higher up, these are considered newer tiles. Right. These are older tiles. So if I want to buy this one, it's going to cost me 7 plus 0. Right. If I want to buy this one, it's going to cost me 6 plus 10. Okay. Make sense? Yeah. Now, once we buy, so if Sue goes first and she buys the mint and places that, we would slide all the tiles down so they get cheaper as the game goes. So if people don't buy these, they get cheaper. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You can also choose to turn a tile into a lake. And what that means is maybe you can't afford all of these tiles, or maybe you don't have a tile here that you really want to use in your bird, but you don't want somebody else to get it. Okay. You basically take the tile and you pay, the lake itself is free, but you must pay the upper cost. So if I want to turn this into a lake, I must pay 6.
Okay.
If I want to turn that into a lake, it's 0.
Okay.
The neat thing about lakes is wherever you place them, they give you $2 for each adjacent thing when you place. Okay. So if I place it here, I'm going to get $2, 4 million. So Sue would give me 4 ones, and I'd put it in my bank. Anytime I place a tile, I would get that again.
Okay, that's cool.
There are also tiles out there called oceanfront properties, which will double that. So when it doubles, you get it again immediately.
Nice.
That's what lakes do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you purchase from up here, because it's not in this trade row, what you do is you pay just the base cost, but then you must choose one of these tiles, any one of them, and throw them out of the game.
Okay.
I believe if you throw these out, though, you have to pay the extra cost.
For the extra cost.
So if I want to say, I'm going to buy this for 3, and I want to throw this away, I do have to pay the 8.
Extra 8.
Because otherwise you'd see people doing that instead of making lakes.
Yeah, and they'd get rid of casinos. So, so just be aware that you still have to get rid of a tile. This always has to move every turn, but there's different ways to do that.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
And then the other thing you can do, if you want, you have 3 of these. So it's 3 for the whole game. What these do is they double up the reward for something. So let's say I want to place it on this one. You don't get the double on the right-hand side. Remember, the right-hand side only happens when you place. Right. But you do get the bottom part doubled. So remember it says +1 reputation for each adjacent of these? I would immediately get another one, because this would count again. And then anytime I placed, I would get 2 instead of 1.
Makes sense.
In order to place one of these, what you do is you pay the cost, or the base cost of the item, and it can be anything. So if it was this one, I would pay 6. Yeah. You pay the base cost, put that down, you don't place a tile, but again, you have to remove one of these tiles.
Okay.
And that's the 2 times. Remember, you only have 3 during the game. That's it. This is your secret goal. You want to keep this a secret. People are going to try to guess it as they notice what you're placing, so trying to be obvious about what you're doing.
Well, if it's something currently that, especially if it's something that doesn't contradict on the board, it's hard to really stop someone from getting their goal if it's a goal that they're after. You really can't.
And then these little red tokens, what those is just if you have, there are some tokens that will say, for example, plus $1 million or something for every green in the game. Okay. So if you have a hard time keeping up with them, that's one of them. Yeah. It's +2 for every green. And what that means is every green your opponents have, every green you have, every green, basically. Okay. You know, super green.
Yeah, super green.
By the way, did you watch that yet?
Yes, I keep forgetting to bring it.
That's okay. It's worth watching more than once. What is she doing?
She's playing with a
plastic bag that I brought.
She's eventually going to run in here with that as a cape then, because she usually puts her head through the... It's going to be funny. Maybe we'll get it on camera. But that's what the 2 times are. That's what the secret goals are. And those red tokens, what people will do... A lot of us have played enough where I don't think we need it. But if you're like, I might forget that I have it, just put a red token on it. And that way, you know, whenever anybody places anything, look real quick at your red token stuff and see if it would go off. Okay. You don't necessarily need it for your own stuff. Like, you'll remember that, but it's hard to keep track of everything that happens with everybody else's. So that's what those tokens are for. And then we also, so once you're done your turn, you're going to calculate well, you're already going to have your reputation, so you're going to gain points for your reputation. You gain your income first. I'm sorry.
Yes.
You collect your income. So right now I would be collecting 0. But let's say it's here. I do all my stuff. I collect 1. Then I gain my points based on my reputation. You may have already gained points based on your tile placement, but then you're going to look at your reputation and gain points. Okay. You always gain your income first because your income may go down. So you generate your revenue, and then you anticipate what your costs are going to be based on your reputation and how many people are there. Does that make sense? Yes. We'll help you with that as you take your turns. I'm trying to think, am I missing anything? There are some things that can mitigate the red bars, but once you cross them, if you go backwards, it doesn't go back up. But if you pass it again, it goes back down.
So how do you get those circles?
These are at the end of the game. We are all competing for these at the same time. So here's what our public goals are. We need the fewest blue, the socialist, so the fewest commercial areas. Then we have the libertarian, so the fewest government areas. A lot of fewists in this one.
Except for we have one that contradicts one that's on the board.
Oh, or public official, most contiguous, which means they have to be connected. Most contiguous government. And then builder, the most greens, most suburban areas. So those are the public. We're all competing for these. These you get 10 bonus points if you do this one. That's the fewest blue. Fewest gray gives you 15 bonus points. Most contiguous gray gives you, I can't even say it, gives you 25, or is it 15? 15. And it's basically 15 for all of them, except for this one. So, and then 15 for most green. You don't have to get all of them. You don't even have to get any of them. Some people have won the game without getting any of them. But it's just a way to get some bonus points. And then this, of course, if you can complete it, gets you some bonus points as well. And we all have a secret one. I think that's really it to explain. I don't think at the end of the game, this is going to come up in the C tiles. It's mixed in with the last 12 tiles. So there's a little yellow thing that will say this is the final round. What that means, we finish the current turn, and everybody takes one more turn, and that's it.
Okay.
And then we're done with the game. So, yeah. So go ahead. Did everybody pick their? You guys already picked your stuff, right? All right. So Sue gets to go first. What would you like to start with?
Let's see.
Jeez, we just started the game and you're yawning. You wake up at like the crack of dawn, though, right?
Oh, yeah, I wake up at 6:15.
Oh, that's not too bad, but it's still early.
That's good. People actually make restaurant. Or no.
I wake up 30 minutes later than you.
People actually make restaurants. The farms are good. If they don't,
yeah,
the farms are crap.
It's true.
Four, so it would be 9.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, I'm getting the freeway.
Freeway!
I'm gonna put here.
Nice, which means you get some stuff. Does the freeway give you money right away, or is it? Yeah, it does, sort of.
What do you mean?
The freeway can augment your money, but there's no adjacent blues yet. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I get plus 1 of these.
Yep, you're gonna get a reputation increase.
All right.
And the landfill came out.
Oh, nice. There's Toby going crazy. You're red, even though it looks orange. And that brought you 1 extra reputation?
Going to 4 now.
Okay, so you have 2. All right. Perfect. And that is her turn, so now it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh, there's a restaurant already out.
Yeah, there's one at the end there.
Yeah.
Be careful, Patty's behind you, just in case she jumps on the chair, because one of these days she's going to get smushed.
Why did I get 2 reputation?
Because
this got increased from this being near it, so that bumped you to a 2, and your reputation at the end of the round was a 2, so you went up 2 points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you count your total reputation every turn.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can go up pretty fast without meaning to sometimes.
I don't think we've seen anyone hit 150 yet, though.
No, we've come close.
Yeah, I think we've gotten to like the 125s.
Yeah.
But we've never gotten to 150. I think that's a runaway leader type of game.
Yeah, or if people just aren't paying, or they're competing too much for the public stuff, and somebody just gets it, that can happen.
I might regret this, but...
There. Oh, spending a lot.
It doesn't have to
taking
be
homeowner
perfect.
association.
No, I was just trying to prevent them from falling onto your.
So I figured
I stacked them because your board was so close to it.
And they count themselves, right? The ones that say for every.
Yes, they count
themselves.
themselves.
So 2, 4, 6, 8.
Does
10.
that happen immediately?
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
so you're not gonna regret nothing.
Oh, apparently not. All right.
Do you want a red thingy for that so that you can remember?
And here's your change.
Yeah, just take one of those little squares and put it on, and that way you know. The squares are usually for when everything causes it to go off, so you'll know, like, if I place something, look at it to see if you get a benefit. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Does your income go up at all?
His reputation's going up.
Well, first his
My
population.
population goes up by 1.
By 1? Okay.
Yeah. And then...
nothing else is
and then
happening.
nothing else happens because they negate each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you can get points and he doesn't get
however,
extra income.
I could play one of these, right?
Nope, you have to do it instead of the tile.
Oh, instead of the building.
Yeah, because remember you're paying the tile price.
Okay.
You can do it next turn.
At the end of the game, at the end of his turn, he's going to go up by 1 more because his reputation is a 1.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So you guys are neck and neck. All right, what do we have?
I'd realize that.
I'm gonna buy that restaurant. Wait, do I want the restaurant or the mint? Ooh, not the mint. Restaurant.
You can't afford the.
I know.
Yeah.
I just looked at that. I was
What
like,
do you need?
I need 3.
ones.
And I'm gonna place you. Thank you. Right here. Oh, this is bad. I did this wrong. Oh, we'll see. Otherwise, I would cancel it out. So 3, and then gained the income already, and then I gained 1 reputation for that. So I need 1 money.
Another one?
Yep, because it's the end of my turn. So 1 money for my income, and then I would go up 2. That's not necessarily a good thing to go up that fast. I forgot that it's because I did that adjacent, but I didn't want to place it here because there would have been no point to it. So we'll see how much that hurts me later.
Well, if you put it down there, it wouldn't have. Oh, you mean you wouldn't have gotten the population.
It would have
increase.
canceled it out.
Well, the one down below doesn't hinder your reputation.
Oh yeah, it's true. But then I wouldn't get.
You wouldn't have gotten
reputation
the
increase.
first point right off.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I meant. Like, this doesn't have a negative to blues.
It's true, but it doesn't have the positive either.
Yeah. Well, even if you put it right here, you still get the positive. That's what you just won't get the immediate point for the adjacent green.
Yeah, that's true. Which we'll see. We'll see if it was a smart idea or not.
I guess that will work for me right now. I'm gonna spend 5. Just get the slaughterhouse.
Pigs die.
And thanks to the fact that you have a restaurant, my money goes up.
Oh, nice.
Reputation goes down. Oh no, reputation goes down by 1.
Yeah, because you.
Because I put it adjacent
Yep.
to that. So I just don't gain any points, but I'll get $1 million at the end of my turn.
Yep. Well, you still get. Oh, your reputation went down to 0.
Yeah, it went to 0, so
Yeah,
I'm getting
because
that. Oh look, another homeowners association.
He's like, ah.
It's gotta go down a lot further before you can grab it.
Not too far though. He's got 11. So depending on
It's
what he
gotta go
buys.
down twice.
So what do I do if I can't
Which means
afford
he can't
anything?
get it on his turn.
You can make a lake.
Yeah, you can make a lake.
Okay.
So you can
Pick a tile.
You can with how much you can choose from here below to turn into a lake. With the current finances that you have.
What is this? Just so I know I can't do it.
It's,
but I
it's
just
the
wanna-
same thing she has over there. It's a restaurant.
Oh.
But it would eat up your money to do the ones further up.
Yeah, because you'd have to spend
I'm
set.
gonna get rid of that.
Okay, so you flip it over and it's a lake.
And then depending on where you put it, you might get some money. Well, you will get some money, but.
Yeah. Depending on where you put it, how much will you get?
Yep.
I'm gonna put it over here.
And how annoyed are you going to make someone who might have the secret goal have the biggest lake?
The only downside for putting it there is you get 6 right away, but the top you'll never get.
Yeah.
Like you'll never maximize your money.
I'll put it here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that way you get a little bit more, and then you get 4 money right away, and 2 more points.
Yeah. I was about to suggest that.
All right. Wow, restaurants everywhere.
Yeah.
This is like Lisbon Street. Or all of Auburn.
More fancy restaurants.
More.
I got small one.
Mm-hmm.
Urchins.
Don't actually hold on just a second. I've given 10 so far.
Yes.
I'm putting this here and getting rid of the farm.
Okay.
Just yeah. I would flip it over just so we know what stack it'll go in at the end of the
Now, technically, because I put the 2 times, I get this again.
You're gonna get 2 more for every green.
Yeah, so
you're gonna get 10.
6, 8, 10. Yeah, so
keep making
So I
get that and plus the 4 change.
Yes.
So, which I technically I can give you that. Well, yeah.
Too late.
Do it.
You got your change.
I got it.
You got your change, sir.
I want my change.
You got your change.
fancy restaurant again.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
How do I want to do it? I think I'm gonna buy a landfill.
A landfill?
You don't say. I'm gonna stick it way
away from everything else.
Well, for now. Eventually something's gonna touch it because that's just my life.
Well, no, you could technically build your city so it never touches
It's
that
like
landfill.
okay, so I need 3 money. I should have just given you 1, but derp. Thank you. And I will go up 2 points.
I'm sorry, because
this
this is not allowed to happen for you.
Oh, is that another one?
That's not allowed to happen for you.
Do you need a little thingy?
I'm
You'll
actually,
remember.
yeah, I'll remember, but I'm going to get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
12, right?
12, yeah.
And I get 2.
Yep.
They're trying to escape.
What would be really funny
Is
is
it
if he
for all
does
greens
that
or
and
something?
flips it over
Yeah,
and it's
all
another
greens
one.
everywhere.
Yeah. Huh? If I double it too? Yeah.
No.
Oh.
If you flip it over, it's another one.
Oh yeah. If I think there's only 2 of them though.
Mm-hmm.
Parking lot.
Oh. Did I technically get 2 more people to replace
Actually, you should have
No,
got
another
4
person?
from me. No, that doesn't double that, but
No, it only doubles the effect. It doesn't double the placement.
Why
of
did I
the
get
board.
4?
because now you're getting 4 from every
right.
green
I forgot.
and not 2. So.
Duh. Never mind. Because I double up.
Yes? Question mark?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then
my monies.
I got.
Oh yeah, and did you get any points?
No.
See, you're being smart.
Oh wait, no.
Oh.
I got an additional point for placing it. So.
I like this game because it's like SimCity.
Yeah.
It reminds me of SimCity.
Fast food restaurant.
Oh,
thank you.
fast food.
Yeah, another restaurant came into play, so now I get +1 from my slaughterhouse.
Yes.
So, do I get the +3 people thing now? That's for that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because you placed it against
So
the...
+3
Against the
for
green,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
I get 1 for that, and 1 for this.
Yep.
Did you raise your income too? Because
Oh,
you
I
your
get
income.
it.
Another income from
And
the
another
bottom
one
one.
of these.
Yep.
So
Yep. So you'll get 2 money.
Right now?
At the end of your turn, yep. This is
Yeah,
the end
oh,
of your turn.
yeah, I was
Yes.
And then you're gonna get another 3 points.
2. Yeah, 3.
Because she's on 3, I think.
Yes.
She is. My angle is weird.
Just giving you a warning, you're getting close to your first red bar. You'll cross many of them, but just...
How does the red bar work again?
It lowers your income by 1.
It lowers
Oh,
both by
okay.
1.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. It lowers both by 1 until you get the casinos, and I forgot what the other thing was.
That's right. And then when you get further up, they're,
It hits
they're
quite
everywhere.
often, yeah.
Yes. If you notice, they start getting closer together.
But there's one that reduces the income hit and the reputation hit.
Yes.
We have not seen both ever taken.
No,
at
usually
the
the
same
casinos
time.
come out, and then we almost never get the other one. I forgot what the other thing is, though. Is it a
It's a
hotel?
blue item.
It is a blue,
It's a
but I
blue
don't
one.
know what it is.
I think it's a skyscraper,
It might be. It is your turn.
but people junk the casino so that people can't get that benefit.
Yes, they do, and that is the thing to do. We remember that time you had 2 casinos. We remember that time well. Because then you were gaining money every time you went freaking past the red line.
I'm still losing reputation.
You didn't care. You were rich. I remember that.
Wow.
Like, I'll build the Empire State Building. Now
So
anybody else will build
the
one
sad
that's
part
minus
is
one.
that I could buy that farm.
Where is it?
The
Oh my
19
god.
yeah.
Damn.
I don't think I want to spend $19 million on a farm, but...
You could get the slaughterhouse. It has the same effect.
I mean, I've heard of buying the farm, but
the slaughterhouse has the same effect.
I know, but
it
has more reputation loss.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Not that I care that much right now, but...
Yeah.
Because I would negate one of the reputation losses.
Yeah.
So you would be at 0, like I was for a while.
Yep.
But you mean you could go for a fancy restaurant?
I don't really want a fancy restaurant because that gives you stuff.
Gives you stuff too.
Well,
It increases your income by 3.
What does the parking lot give?
Parking lot
money.
+1 income for every other blue and gray adjacent to it.
Sadly, that is 1 million too high. Right
Oh,
now.
it's too bad too because it comes with an income.
I know. What's the business supply store do?
+1 for every other office tile, so it has to have a briefcase on it.
So anytime anyone builds an office, you would get a benefit.
And it gives me money.
Yep.
It gives you 1.
The symbol will be on the
+1.
right, kind of like how the restaurants are, so you can keep track of them.
The immediate effect would be 1 income increase. Ooh, that felt good.
What the hell?
My body parts just pop for no reason.
Well, what does the freeway give?
Freeway.
-1 reputation and +1.
It's -1 reputation if you put it next to a green. So if you put it on the other side of that, you'll actually gain a reputation, and you get +1 income for each adjacent blue. So you don't have any blues
once
yet,
you get blue,
but it's a way to set up because
Well, yeah.
he can get the reputation if he wants. I don't know if
he
wants
could
reputation, but-
set it up to put. If you were to buy the freeway, you could put the freeway here and then just avoid putting anything but blues adjacent to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, just keep it away from your greens and you're fine.
Noise complaints.
Conservative. I think I'm going to go with the 8 and do the business supply store.
So technically, just pay 7 because you're going to get
right.
1 back at the end of the term.
Now the question is, where do I want to put this?
You named the stream Munchkin Smash and Tokyo Suburbia.
Yep. I have to do that so I can upload it to YouTube later because if you just put the title, like Chits and Giggles, because there's others of that same title, it just rejects it. So I'm like, screw it, I'm just going to give creative titles alluding to the 3 games that we're playing.
Yeah.
So with that,
That's why we have Zulkin in the Guild Hall. Eminent Panda
income.
Wars. But yeah, it's... I was trying to find out how can I make this hilarious.
So he's going to increase by 2 points.
He is purple, right?
Okay.
Did you already get your money?
Yes.
Did you get money?
I got the money from this. I did
Yes.
not get the money from...
Well, that's what I meant. You're getting the money. That doesn't immediately give you the money. It increases your income at the end of the turn.
Ooh, man.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is why I said
Which is
just
why I
pay
got the-
7.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because at the end of the turn, you would get that $1 back.
Mm-hmm.
That's clever that way. I see we're getting the curse of never getting anything but blues and yellows today.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I need 6, please. Thank you.
You're fired. I'm the banker now.
Well, you're fired. I'm the tile person. Or
No,
was.
I'm talking to the one who's,
Oh.
who's the banker.
You're fired. Yeah.
I was assigned land.
I think
match.
she's promoting her stream though.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh,
Still
and let's
doesn't
see.
change my verdict.
Sure. I should have just. I need to get 3 more because of my income. I forgot. You want to just give me a 5? I'll give you 2.
I can do that.
A bit easier for you. Thank you. And then I will go up 2 points. I'm getting close. Alright, now I'm done. Alright. What the heck is my goal?
Why not?
I knew you were gonna buy that, so I'm like, nah.
1, 2, 3.
Plus 1 more.
Oh yeah, because of my slaughterhouse.
Yep.
You have a lot of income.
Yes, he does. And he waited to build his reputation, that's the way to do it.
So I'm going to get 6 million now.
That's why you do that. And then if you just place some new tiles, that'll be helpful. And then you're also going to get 2 points.
So every turn until I pass that line, 6 million.
Yep. Slow and steady wins the race, because then you can just shoot forward afterwards and buy a bunch of reputation stuff.
Maybe.
Hopefully the reputation stuff will actually come up. We've got a lot of commercial stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
None of government stuff. Alright, so what would you like to do? I'll try one.
They're delicious, but I've eaten like a ton of them already.
I know, I think I'll avoid sun chips because they're super yummy.
Oh. I'm sorry to anyone who builds a restaurant after me.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I reduce its income by 1.
Because he has a fancy restaurant, he takes away all your business.
Oh.
After I built it. So her fast food joint and your fast food joint don't get affected by this one.
Yeah, every restaurant built afterwards.
Well, now have a minus.
Although I think we've gotten all the restaurants probably in the game.
No, there's restaurants in here.
Oh.
I guess I'm gonna have to do another lake.
By the lake.
As long as it's not an underground lake on the second floor.
Yeah. That's a creepy lake.
My favorite part about that lake, though, was that every time we pulled it, it pulled the event something strange. And it was like, something about this room is strange, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
Yeah, House on the Haunted Hill, this print tile.
The first printing.
Mm-hmm.
It's free if I
it's free if you just turn that link on.
No, get your head out of the trash.
The first printing had the underground lake listed as basement and upper floor.
She's like, bags are bags, man, that's all. I'm surprised she's not wearing the plastic bag.
No, she just tackled it into the sidewalk.
Mobile home community.
Ooh. With 6 population.
And then 2 from that.
And 3 points from your reputation.
Yep.
So you're going to pass a line.
Oh, nice. So these both go down 1.
Yep. So you need to move her up 3, please. Red.
And your income goes down by 1.
I did it.
Yep, she just did it.
I don't know what we're doing.
She's attacking the bag
again. It is your turn.
We need like a second webcam for like the corner that
just to
shows
watch the cats.
There's people who have cat cams for their streams.
Most people will use 2 cameras. They'll put one, either their webcam or they'll just plug in a camera on their tripod so you can see the players. And then you can actually embed a box in the corner. The only downside is you have a little bit less room. Like, if we ever decide to do that, although, I don't know, I'm not too keen about having my face on the internet because who needs to see my fat mug? They want to see the game. But if we ever decide to do that, I'll wait until I have enough money saved up to get a better tripod so we could literally put it over and lower the camera so it's closer. And then we could do the,
hey, Patty,
hey, watch us play kind of thing. A lot of people do it that way. Because they want to make it look like a video game stream, except with board games.
Yeah, I watch some people who play DS games, and they'll have their face and the 2 screens and a bunch of other stuff all over, and it's like, it takes up, it's just a big mess.
That's because for a DS screen, you don't need it to be big, because even when you have a DS yourself, the screen's not that big.
I know, but they got that, plus their face, plus extra info they want, and it's like...
There's a, a lot of them do like banners and stuff. I have one little banner, but they put like other stuff and like the goals as far as like what they want for donations and things. I don't really have goals. It'd be great to get donations, but I'm just going to dump it in the furnace anyway, so.
That sounds like you're going to actually burn the money in the furnace.
It's what it feels like. It's what it feels like.
I say what it feels like.
I was only halfway saved up to getting the furnace, so it feels like I'm just burning it all away. But yeah, there's a group, a Canadian group. I think they're Canadian. If you guys ever watch this and you're not Canadian, I'm sorry. I think they're Canadian. And they have a slightly smaller table, and so they do
currently
that
out,
kind of
that is very hard.
Huh?
I said, he's like, I'm trying to figure out what would be useful. I'm like, with currently out, that's hard. Because everything is pretty much useless for the most part on this board.
Well, it's deciding between the parking lot and the farm.
Yeah. But if you got the farm, you'd get a 1, 2, 3, plus 3 with to your income immediately.
Right. which is what I'm kind of thinking about.
Well, because of restaurants, yeah. You only lose one reputation, but depending on where you put it. Like, if you can still have room against your gray, then you can...
So you could just negate the reputation loss of putting it against your park.
Yeah.
But I'm tempted to put the parking lot down.
Yeah. The parking lot would give you +2.
It would only give me +1 right now, but...
Well, if you put it down near your park, it'd give you another +1. The park is a gray.
It doesn't, but I don't get the benefit on the bottom.
For the adjacent.
Immediately?
Yes, if you place it adjacent to your gray.
Well, then I get just as much. Yeah. I'd actually get just as much from that. Because it's one for each gray or blue adjacent, so I can put it here and get 3. So it's a question of, do I spend 11 or do I spend 12?
Yeah, it's a $1 difference. I'm probably going to put this out there. There's probably not many more people who are going to buy restaurants because of the fancy restaurant that's in play.
That's my thought, too.
So.
Alright, I'm going to do the parking lot. I'm going to pay Paradise and put up the parking lot.
How much do you get, though, right now? It's +3 income, right? The actual income or money?
You get
so I get
from
1
income.
from from putting it out, and then I get 2 more for the adjacents. So, a total of 3.
Nice.
And that's...
The last of the eggs have been played.
And that would be...
So you're going to get 4 monies. So do you have a copper to give me?
I do not.
Oh.
So I will just take the 4 monies.
And I will not give you your silver.
Oh, and I did go up a reputation from that as well.
So you're going to move up 3.
Oh, 3? Okay.
Still not in danger yet.
Alright, then I believe I'm going to buy that farm. Freeway, though. That would only be 1, but it's cheaper, so...
She no longer cares about my knocking. Oh, Patty was confused. She was like, what is that? And then she stopped, and then she doesn't care anymore.
Now, do you ever go back down on your point track, or no?
It's possible.
If you get into the negatives in reputation,
you have to pay money every turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I am gonna buy the...
It's like when Keith played this, he went into the negatives in money, so every turn he was bleeding currency.
Do you get that many points every turn?
Yes.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
That's why it's if you for some reason get to +15 a turn.
Right, that's insane. Yeah.
You're going to start bleeding
money. Yeah.
I needed 1 for change, but I'm actually going to gain 2.
Oh, you bought farm?
So I'll just take 1.
You're going to get 3 currency.
Well, I get 1 for this.
Oh, yeah.
Because basically I paid 10, so I have 1 for change. I'm just trying to keep track of what the total money is going to be. So
that'll make the 7.
So I would get 3 from this.
I'm just going to do this. And then I'll pay you when you get your money.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm getting 3 from just this placement because of the change plus the 2. And then I think I go up 3 because you have 3 restaurants?
There are 3 restaurants in play.
Okay. So that would be... So 9 is... Oh, you already have it. Okay. And then I think I will go down reputation. So I will go up 1 point.
That's the bank's money.
Thank you. And that is it for my turn. Oh, it's also it for column A.
Yep, column A is... I don't care anymore. Skyscraper... Oh, it's not the one I thought. Skyscraper gives -1 to all other skyscrapers after this one's built.
Yep, it's just like the fancy restaurant, except sooner. And expensive.
Oh, yeah. Not happening. Going to trash this and use my ×2 on that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
What just happened? Oh, ×2. Okay. You're like, I need money. Give it to me.
Wasn't a turn to do it other than now, because there ain't nothing I want to buy.
Did you get your...
I have not. Okay. And then I got 2 more points.
2. Alright.
Your turn soon. She ain't got the money to buy it anyway.
Oh, well. It's good to know what's
coming,
true.
Though.
I'm gonna get the landfill. I'm gonna put it by the lake.
Contaminating the lake.
You're a terrible person. You're like, whatever, money.
There are no charter things to say I can't.
Alright, so she gets some money.
In this game.
And that is it. So 3.
And then you're also getting 2 points, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
Indeed I am. What would you like?
What are you buying?
What would you buy? What are you selling?
Here for a moment. Probably nothing, because I can't afford anything. Berg von Alpaca?
Oh, yeah.
You have 6 money, you can get... Oh, you don't.
I don't have 4.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you wanted to make...
I think it might be time for a lake.
Yeah. A lake. You could buy one of these.
Yeah, that's right. You can buy the cheapies and then just get rid of one of the thingies. Granted, if you want to get rid of something that's worth more, you'll have to not do that, but...
Yes.
Oh, that's actually a thought.
The suburbs.
Yeah.
You actually get $1 for buying them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm gonna get 4 as well when you do it. But...
I know. Oh, did you double it up?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
That's what I spent my last turn on. Like, I can use some more money right now.
I think I'm just gonna lake it up and save my money.
That's what I do.
So what you turn into the lake? Convenience store or the airport?
That's such a good question. Oh.
I found my second suit of power armor in a downed vertebrate in the lake. I was like, oh, that looks like a vertebrate. Went into the water, and there's a piece of power armor sitting in the bottom of the lake.
So I get 2 money for each adjacent of anything, really.
Yep.
So if I put it here, I'd get 6.
Yes. But you're cutting yourself off from one possible edge. But if you don't
I
care,
don't
you
care.
don't pal.
So I get 6 money. 6 monies.
And then at the end of your turn, you get 4 more monies.
Yep. I keep forgetting that happens. Actually, here I can give you that.
And then he goes up 2 points. 3
I
points.
go up 3 points. Yeah.
And then next turn.
Next time, catch it.
Next time.
If I lose a reputation, I won't go up.
Yeah.
That's true.
Which might be a
Housing
thing.
projects. I love that the housing projects don't want to be near other residential. They're like, we're fine being near factories.
Yeah.
But we're not allowed to be near anything else. Except for lakes. Lakes. Sound like that hurt.
Yeah,
it did. Painful. Alright. So that will go up 3. Go up 1.
The copper's just a mess.
Huh? Oh my gosh. Well, you still managed to keep it off your board. Okay, so I will gain 9. Let me just give you 1, take a 10. Thank you. And then 2 points. Which means I might... Oh, I'm just almost there.
You're like, I don't want.
Getting
Oh,
close,
God.
too close. Oh my god, have some freaking rain.
No
Time for
point.
Lake. Oh, he's so cute when she does the little baby meows. She's so damn cute and she knows it. She knows it. What you wanna
So many things.
do? Aww. God, she's cute. No, I don't think she'll let you hold her for long. She's, I guess tuxies are like that. They're very affectionate. They like to be social with you, but they don't like to sit still. Although, if you sit on the recliner, she'll sit like wherever your feet are. She'll sit as close to them as possible, and she will stay there forever. It really sucks because you feel guilty if you have to get up to do anything.
Do you have ice?
I have a really crappy tasting ice.
Okay, no, I will not have ice.
I would not drink ice out of that until I get that new filter in. Especially since that ice was being made while I was taking that water thing apart and cleaning it. Did you see that Facebook post? It was the most disgusting thing.
When my cat was a kitten, when we first got her, she'd fall asleep on your lap, and then over time she would get closer and closer, and then eventually she'd be on your face.
Toby just does it. Like, if you're in bed, Toby just lies on your face. He just gets up there and he's like... He's huge and fat, though, so he basically smothers you to death. One of these days, I'm not going to wake up because my cat wants to sleep on my face.
What happened? We're not sure.
He's bigger and heavier than most pillows. He doesn't stay for long because I usually will be like, what the hell? And I freak out because he's dead sleep, and then this weight is on your head. Usually he'll do that if you don't wake up when he gets in bed. Like, when he gets in bed, he wants to be under the blankets. And so if you happen to wake up and just lift the blankets, he'll crawl all the way down where your feet are. He just likes to be under the blankets as far to the bottom of the bed as he can be. But if you don't wake up, then he's like, fine, then I will just suffocate you, bench. Well, get some damn thumps. You can lift the blankets up yourself.
Build a lake. And then I'm getting 2, and then I get $6 more $1,000,000.
If only it was that easy.
Oh my god. I am tired of it now. I'm tired of it.
So much green.
Oh, super green.
No.
That's a lot of green.
I'm gonna burn it.
No, we're gonna get lots of money.
That's true, but that's not true, because it'll just turn into the lakes if they don't want it. Well, it's your turn now.
Yes, I see.
That's the thing. They can't afford
this.
them, for the most part. We can afford them. No one else can.
That is true. That is true.
Just cause.
That is true. Yeah. I remember those days.
Just show off my wealth.
I'm getting this. Lots of green.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm putting it here. Wait.
Woo!
No, I'm putting it
some
here.
yellow. Ooh, good income. It's a warehouse.
Yep, if you have a lot of blue.
Well, my blue are separated, so that doesn't help.
I'm gonna get 2 from that.
Yep.
And I'm gonna get 5 at the end of my turn.
Yep. And
Nice.
2 points.
Yep, 2 points.
There you go.
I want some gold.
Sorry, you can't have it. No one can have as much gold as I have.
It's not about money.
Yes, it is. You were sorely mistaken.
It's about people. You know,
Yeah.
reputation.
You have to have money to bring the people in.
Nah.
Well, no,
that would be painful, though.
I'll rephrase that. You need more money. You need money to bring in lots of people all at once.
Because I could totally buy the housing projects right now, but I would gain so many points. I would lose my reputation points, but it wouldn't be enough to... It'd still knock me 2
You would knock me
income down.
Oh, would it? Oh, yeah, it would. You were that close to that one, yeah.
Yep. Damn it.
The housing projects are almost a guaranteed go past the red strip.
What's up with these?
You can buy them whenever.
Oh, really?
You just have to not buy what you have to substitute
one
one of them.
I want to see.
Yep, those are basics.
They're the same ones we started with.
Oh,
Yeah, they're not really
okay.
special,
They're
but
just
if you
the
want to build...
basic.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, they don't give me income. I don't want them.
Depending on what you're going for, though,
It's true.
they can be useful. Like, if you're trying to do contiguous, then the grays would be pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and they're cheap.
They are.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to give you the money for it because I don't need to.
Oh, yeah. I'll take the...
I'm going to go ahead and do this just to give myself an extra turn.
I'll take some money, though.
Gain the 4. That's all that happens there. for money.
Should we move you up points yet? No?
Not yet.
Okay.
Because even if you do, I'm still not crossing.
No, but I still
Well, no, the thing is when you put your thing down, you're not going to get 4 money. That's going to push you population-wise the moment you put it down.
Yeah. What is it he placed?
That green one immediately gives you 6 points.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was just saying, it immediately gives you 6 points.
Yeah, so your income would actually go to 3.
Right.
Then you get your 3, which you already took.
Yeah, and then he would only go up by 1 because he hasn't moved his population down yet.
Yeah, but, his reputation.
Oh, you did for the
yeah.
red bar? Okay. I didn't know if you moved it down from the red bar already.
Yeah, because he was at 3 last time, I think.
Yes, you're right, he was at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Now there's a movie theater.
Yeah, a very expensive one.
Yeah?
Good gravy.
Gravy is good.
It is. It is quite good.
Excuse me.
Screw it, I'm just gonna make a lake. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 17 total because of that.
I'm making a mess of all the currency.
Thank you. And then I will go past this because of my 2 points.
This is a quick game.
Yeah, it's not that long of a game, really. It's pretty fun, too. I really enjoy it. You never really build the same thing twice. It's interesting.
I liked that one where we were building roads and stuff, and it wasn't just roads. It was like you build little towns, and when it connected, you got the points. And remember, you could lock people out from getting points.
Not suddenly.
I don't remember what it's
That
called.
sounds exactly like
It
Settlers
sounds
of Catan.
like it, but we've never played it with Sue here. Because I don't own it.
It is something else.
It's not that
You know what I'm
civilization
talking
game.
about?
is it?
'Cause
I know
you
it-
and I used to get mad because you would jump in on the thing I was building, and I was like, "Oh,
And I can't remember the name of the game. I have a feeling I understand what it is, but it's not clicking right now.
They were
It's
little
not House of
tiles.
Cultures, right?
I don't believe so.
Oh no, because that's just basically a war game.
I move up 4.
There were tiles?
Yep. You get a random tile and see how you could connect it to the rest of the tiles that were already laid out.
Is that the one where you have to make sure you don't hit like the edge of the board and die?
Sure.
Because there is that one.
Yeah, but if you were taking stuff that she needed, that's not the same.
I don't know.
Because you have your own hand tiles with Suro.
You got points for completing a road or completing a town.
Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. And it was a board game, right?
Yeah, well, it was just tiles. There was really nothing to it. It was just the tiles and your little character.
Hmm.
I do not recall.
I'll go upstairs and probably be like, yup.
I liked it because it was like quick and easy.
Yeah.
Anyway, my turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I can tell by my picture.
How much to do this?
That if you just trash one of these, nothing.
Oh, she's doing it 2 times?
Yeah. Got it times 2 a lake?
Not yet. I was just wondering about my options.
Let's
For
take a
now,
look
I'm
at my
going to get
board
one of the
game
cheap
shelf.
things. Whoops, what am I doing? What did I say?
I don't know. I know I'm making the money pile messy, but that would just add to the mess I've created.
What?
Oh, I just realized, like, if a person really wanted to be mean and there was a bunch of restaurants that people wanted to buy, times 2 the fancy restaurant.
Ooh, yeah.
Make all restaurants that come out after it -2 current income.
That was a horrible thing.
But, like, none of you get nothing. Well, here's what's...
Alhambra. It was Alhambra.
I don't know.
Where you build, like, you're trying to get the longest wall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then you, because he kept on buying the tiles you wanted. I had to look at my board game collection. Because I'm like, I know there's a game. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, you start in the middle and you build around with your like little pieces of your city, and you have the paths and the wall.
Yeah, you'd have like the edges of the town. And...
Yep, that was the longest. You're trying to get the longest wall. I was like, that's got to be it. That's got to be it because that's got roads. It's got tiles, and people buy each other's tiles.
So you can trash.
Wait, what?
You bought a cheapie.
Yeah.
So you can trash these for free, or if you have the currency, you can trash something higher.